My name is Olivier de Rohan Chabot. I'm the chairman of Future for Religious Heritage. That's in Europe, and in France I am the president of a foundation called La Sauvegarde de l'Art Français, which is mainly involved in the preservation and of churches. First of all, two things very simple. The first one is that the religious heritage of Europe is maybe the greatest part of the cultural heritage of Europe. If you go just around the place where we are, you have a lot of beautiful churches and a lot of very famous paintings which are all religious. So it is a fundamental part of our heritage, and as such it should be saved. It needs to be saved, or else our culture which disappears. That's very fundamental. The second message, I think, would be the following, is that religious heritage is different from other heritages, and there's nothing surprising about that, but it means that there is a spiritual dimension in religious heritage which has to be taken into account. So you can't dispose of it the same way as you would with a military heritage, for instance. It doesn't mean the same thing. And as such, if we think of its future, even if we are looking for other uses of churches which are abandoned, there is always that spiritual dimension of it which has to be taken into account. Religion means religere. It comes from the Latin, bringing people together. Those places, I'm talking of churches, have been done to bring people together. And we are still anxious that they should bring people together. How? That's another question. That is to be discussed, and which is discussed in this environment. I would like to add on something. We're very proud and happy to have this meeting at UNESCO, because it's a very important place for the United Nations in general. That's where the cultural policy of the United Nations is decided, and that we should be in it and part of it is very important.